Good morning, friends. It is Monday, and obviously you guys have all seen the title, so you guys are going to come along with me and spend a week in bodybuilding prep. So we're just going to kind of roll over all the things that I do that low-key add up to a full-time job for and in bodybuilding prep. Now, I'm very lucky because I work for myself. I'm an online health and fitness coach, so I can just kind of slot these things into my life as needed. So I start every single morning with a morning walk that's about 3 or 5 Ks long, mainly, honestly, for the dogs. Purely because, like, if I tire them out of the morning, they're a lot easier for me in the day. I then will come home, make my hydration drink. So this has Digest Max, Hydromax, creatine and MSM in it from Strom. I'll make that with you another day this week. And I get on the bike. So at the moment I have 180 minutes worth of cardio to do in the week, which is honestly not too bad. It's technically like 45 minutes, but I split it up mainly into like 30-minute batches. I also think I'm getting a little bit sick. I'm not jinxing it, so I'm not going to talk about it, but I can just like feel I'm getting really out of breath when I typically would. So I come in here, get on the bike, and right now it's 7:15. I will sit and do all of my work messages. Being a Monday morning, I tend to have a lot more, so my clients have access to me on WhatsApp. So yeah, I got 30 messages sitting here, so I'm just going to get cracking into these, and this way I can have it stack both of them together. I would plant you guys somewhere, but there's not really anywhere for you guys to sit. Also, if you're new here, my name's Emma. I'm an online health and fitness coach. I'm in prep for my 7th bodybuilding show, 7th, 8th, 9th. We've got 3 planned, and I'm 19 weeks out. It's for ages. I love this drink. Perfect. So by the time I replied to all my work messages, 32 minutes. So it's gotten me a good start for the day. So it is, 7:30 and I'm on 6,000 steps and 30 minutes cardio deep, and all my work messages done. This is literally my routine. I think I've got like a little bit of a nosebleed, so just ignore if that's happening. This is my routine every single day, and it just helps set me and work up like at the same time, because then I can just sit there. I also have not touched social media yet because my phone is bricked out. I don't tend to touch socials until like 9:30 a.m, which does wonders for the brain. I never thought I'd say that. This is my bike. She's a bit rusty dusty, but it's from Lifespan Fitness, and the seat is actually surprisingly comfortable, but I've had this for years and it is the best investment ever. I hope you're having a fab start to your day. That is very different. Very different in my world this week, which almost stopped me from filming this video altogether, is I'm actually having a full deload week off the gym. Like, I'm not going to the gym to train at all, which is something I don't think I've ever like done. So it's a bit weird. I'm still kind of like adjusting, getting my feet. Obviously it's only 9 a.m. on a Monday morning. I've already lived 10 lives as per usual. But now typically I'd be going to train. So what I'm doing is I'm going to a local cafe and I've got my laptop and I'm gonna sit there. It's literally raining outside. and I'm gonna work. And I'm actually so excited because I always want to go to cafes to work, but it's always just easier for me to do it at home. Just kind of like, my schedule's a bit here, there, everywhere. Like, I go home from work at 7, I work 7 to 9, I train 9 to 10:30, and then I'm home 10:30 to 12, I eat lunch, 12 to 7 p.m. I'm working. So it's just easier. Got the hiccups that I stay home. I don't know, it's weird. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the cafe, but the deload week is needed. I'm just not recovering, and I'm gonna start a new training phase next week where we're making a whole bunch of changes. So yeah, I'm deloading this week and then having a full week of gym. I've literally gained hours in my week to work, and I'm like so excited just to work. It sounds so weird, but like, yeah, I just gained so much time in my week not training.
And I couldn't tell at the time, but I was my own soulmate. It's like I forgot I was fine, let you treat me any kind of way. Now I'm free, you gotta celebrate. You couldn't see everything and stay. That I wasn't afraid to say, yeah. If I gotta choose me, I won't be afraid to. If I gotta choose me, I gotta do what I gotta do. When I love you, I lose me. Now I can't be attached to you no more. I like me better when I wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back, I'm going back to who I was before. I like me better, I like me better, I like me better, yeah, yeah. I like me better, I like me better when I wasn't yours. I like me better,
I'm eating on the lounge, and I definitely shouldn't be, so please just ignore. But did PT, did posing, or did APT. I coached one of my clients and literally did pretty much all of my steps on the treadmill as well whilst working, which was super handy at the gym. So now it's almost 1 p.m. and I have my beef mince, lettuce, carrot, pumpkin, cucumber, a little bit of mayo, lots of salt for lunch. This angle is doing the most for me. I have literally just been chilling here working. It's now 3 p.m, so it's been 3 hours. I tend to really enjoy front loading majority of my day where possible. I'm going to do a little bit of cardio before my sauna this afternoon, but because I front load my day, so I do obviously majority of my steps of a morning with the doggos on our morning walk. Then I come home, I do my cardio whilst working, and then if I'm training, I tend to train in that time that I went to the cafe and worked. I just directly swap that out, and then I come home and sit and work. So majority of my movement boxes for like prep things are ticked by 10 a.m. End of story. Then I can literally just work, because what I personally find is somewhat different for me is that my work and my family and my relationships in my life will always come before prep. So yes, I need to do my prep protocols, I need to do my boxes ticked, be 100%, and I always am. But I need to be able to give my 110% to my clients, my work, the people around me, my husband, my family. And that's just like where my priorities lie. So by doing, Albus is like next to the camera, all my like movement front loaded, I can then give my all to work throughout the day, well, into the evening if I need. Again, that just works for me. I have always kind of been like that, and as soon as I kind of like really tapped into being like, no, this is where my priorities lie, and like I really value literally being able to sit down from 11 a.m. until about 7, 8 p.m. and not leave, other than like a little bit of an afternoon sauna like twice a week. That's just what I prioritize. And today is obviously not a call day for me. So Tuesday, I've got, I think, 4 or 5 like hours worth of calls tomorrow. It just means that I can sit and just be in those calls and do them. So yes, this is just what I'm up to. client check-ins, client responses. Basically, that's all I've been doing. I scheduled an Instagram post, and I'm just gonna kind of write myself a bit of a schedule for the next few days. And yeah, that's all I'm doing. I feel like I'm not actually doing much, if I'm honest. Mondays is like the bit of everywhere day. I just had a sauna and I was going to film, but the infrared sauna that I typically use at the gym is currently like getting fixed. So I had to go in the communal one, which is fine. But I just felt a bit icky filming in there, you know? I try to sauna about twice a week. At the moment, like this week, I'm literally going to prioritize the hell out of the saunas and be in there maybe 3-4 times if I can. 5:15. I'm just going to get this chicken started before I get into my final work block of the day. With online coaching, it's definitely a make your own hours situation, which kind of just catches me to work majority of my time, but I wouldn't have it any other way. In terms of seasoning, I just do paprika, onion powder, very little bit of garlic. I've got a little bit of the chicken ick right now, which is very bad to have. So I usually does all my meal prep for me. And I said to him, I was like, a part of the chicken ick means that I need to cook the chicken. It's super weird. So then I'm okay with it. So that's what we're doing now. This I think is like 4 meals. I need to double check because he cut it for me, bless his cotton socks.
But yeah, it's so cool. Get myself together because now, guys, I feel like you.
Good morning, friends. I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but I'm a bit sick. I've low-key been feeling like it underlying for a little bit. So I'm a bit annoyed that it's finally got me, but we're awake. I'm hoping that it's a case of like once I get moving, it gets better. Like, you know, when you're like a little bit meh, and then like once your day starts, you feel a bit better. So I'm just gonna hope that happens because I'm walking with a friend at 6, and then I've got a 9 a.m. call, 10 a.m. call, 11 a.m. call, 1 p.m. call, 1:30 call. That I need my voice for. And it hurts to talk. Anyways, I digress. Creatine. We ran out of Strom creatine, so stocked up on the trusty emmarredmann. For joint support, I have arthritis, mainly in my fingers. So the MSM literally keeps all my bones moving and at bay. If I had to choose one supplement to have for the rest of my life, MSM would be it. Digest Max, it's literally in the name. It has digestive enzymes that keep your bowels moving. So that's that boy. And then this is Hydromax. Everyone knows my love for Hydromax. Literally hydration. Got your vitamins, your minerals, and just adds some hydration to your day. I have this drink every single morning. Sometimes I might have another one in the day. Just depends what kind of mood I'm in. I keep putting my shakers in the dishwasher and it screws them up. My throat hurts to drink. This is not good, friends. This is not good. I'm just reshuffling 2 of my clothes. Just the backhand ones, so then hopefully I'll only have 3. Oh, that's my wake up alarm. Albus woke me up a little bit early today. Also peak luteal phase, which just makes everything harder. But the thing about comp prep is that these things just happen. You can't avoid them because You get sick, life happens. I've actually had a pretty good run in terms of sickness. I haven't gotten sick in ages. I've got a very good sleep score though. 86 is a very good sleep score, which I find very interesting. I think maybe because I was like out cold most of the night.
Come around.
Wow.
Say Deload.
Yeah, so
Hi vlog.
I'm saying hi to myself.
It was crispy out there this morning, but we did 5Ks and I'm on about 8K steps, which is, as you guys know, perfect to start the day for me because I'm feeling a little bit better than when I first spoke to you this morning, but I'm definitely going to crash the Savo. Whoa, why is her lead stuck? Oh, it went around my seatbelt. So we're going to go home now. I don't do this whole chill thing very well, but I'm going to try and chill a little bit before the first call at 9. It's currently 7. And then I might try and go for like a chill walk the Savo to get my steps and not do the whole like walking pad while I'm in my calls thing because I just think I should preserve my energy. But I'm going to try and do the 3 calls today. I'm going to try and move. One of them's already moved. I'm going to try and move another one. So we can just hopefully recover because like the biggest thing when you're sick is obviously fueling, hydration, and rest and recovery. So I want to kind of like bite it early. Okay, got a call in 5 minutes. Got my steps going. I can do like speed 1 on the treadmill unless I get like 2 out of breath. Ideally, I want to be on like 11K steps after this call because I'm going to reward myself and go sit at the cafe and work, which I'm really excited for. And just like sit there, mute, do my thing, you know the vibe. So yes, that is what I'm doing right now. I'm just prepping for the call. And I've moved 2 of them to the Savo, so I've got another one at like 12:30 and another one at 1:30. Which is like just staying hydrated. I'm usually like a 6-litre water girly, but I'm literally just pumping as much as I can and having extra Hydromax for hydration and just doing like the bare minimum that I need to. Guys, I fear I don't feel any better. This is my new salt that we like. It's hot salt. What's it got? Less sodium in it.
Less sodium, more potassium.
Less sodium, more potassium. So I'm pairing that with actual salt to get in more potassium. Got the usual lunch. And in terms of prep things, there's not much to update you guys on. I'm actually, can't believe I'm still filming this video when I'm not training. And also, I actually have 0 appetite right now. I feel there's nothing going on. So I'm just gonna eat. Guyyysss. I've got 2 more work calls starting in 20 minutes. And then 8,000 steps to go. And then YouTube, me, laptop, on the lounge, not moving. Blake's working whilst watching. What are you watching?
The Hobbit.
The Hobbit. So I'm going to let him get back to that.
Messages.
Yeah. I don't care. Yeah?
We don't pre-workout.
Oh, is that this one? I've only got 2,000 steps to go. So on 16,000. Cardio is done. I'm going to pose when I've got dinner. Obviously no gym this week. Deload week. Is this going to spill everywhere? No, perfect. Meals are being slayed. Work, calls, and like things that I need to be talking to people for is all done, which is goated. So now I'm going to sit on the lounge with my laptop, work, not talk to anyone, and just basically veg out.
Guys, Hannah has literally fucked Hannah.
In terms of my calories and my meal plan, which I'll explain later in the week, I have 6 low days and 1 high fat day. And on my meal plan, like all the high fat is from Brazil nuts. Turns out every single supermarket in a radius of us is sold out of Brazil nuts. So these 2 bags on Amazon cost me $50. Yeah. And I think I'm having like 100 grams tomorrow. So like there's 3 high days and that's another 3 high days. And these were $50. I have no words. I also got recommended this book. Me personally got recommended this book. No. I was listening to a podcast, Two Broke Chicks, and they recommended this book. So I bought it on Amazon because I can't keep taking my Kindle in the sauna. I fear it's going to die. Guys, not very fun of me. I'm pretty damn bad. I'm not going to lie. I did go for a 5K walk with the dogs this morning in the hopes that it would do what it did yesterday, where like I went for a walk and I didn't come good, but like I felt a lot better for it. And like I feel better that I like moved, got up, got going as always. But I am not good. My HRV has dropped. I'm just doing my daily check-in for James now. And I literally woke up at like 4 and couldn't get back to sleep. So we had done my whole walk by pretty well like 6:45. We'd walked 5.5 Ks. So that is good, I guess. On top of that, so I'm just getting stuck into some work for the day. But honestly, like this deload week has come around at the best time. So obviously I'm not training at all this week. And the purpose of it was we're going to get into a new training phase next week. I've been dieting for around like 7 weeks now. And we're just kind of having a bit of a chill for the body before we kind of get into, the next push phase. What's actually surprised me about this little deload week is that I have finally been dropping weight a little bit more. It was a bit stagnant for a little bit there. And then obviously when I stop going 100 miles an hour, I get sick, which is not ideal. So I'm going to move my calls today to hopefully tomorrow. I have Evolve check-ins to do today, so I'm going to get stuck into them. I've got 3 sitting there right now. And then we'll go from there. Some vitamin D might do me some well, guys. I'm just trying to work through these check-ins, but every time I like start to try and do a video, it just like whatever I try to get out isn't like articulating how I want it to. Inflamed. Yes, getting your shit done is finding your feet in regard to routine, systems, consistency. Today is a high fat day and I just got off the phone with James. Pending how I recover into the next few days, we may continue this high fat day just to help with recoverability. Obviously getting some more food in the system is so much better for you in terms of like getting over sickness and recovery. So we have 30 grams of Brazil nuts and 20 grams of almond butter onto my usual breakfast. This will help with inflammation, obviously recovering from being unwell and just getting some more food in the system. No cardio today. Still going to hit my steps, so I'm just waiting on confirmation to see if work's been moved around. Fingers crossed. So yeah, yum. I got Brazil nuts yesterday. 2 bags for like $50. Ginger creamy for breakfast. You just can't beat it. I'm genuinely obsessed. Clearly never used that feature before. I just got water everywhere. Need a little bit more. Lemon and ginger tea. I do want to kind of get into my tea era because I love a fun drink, love a tea, love a coffee. I just forget that it exists, and because we don't have a kettle out, I always kind of go, it's in the too hard basket. But it's 11:30. I'm cooked. I'm on the lounge, laptop in hand as per usual, and we're just sorting shit out. I also have my favourite girlies on the TV, Caitlin and Talia from Too Much Talking. Just kind of catch up, you know.
Cause I got it like that. Always have my own bag, never needed no man to rely on. Got 2 good shoulders to cry on. I was alright on my own till I fell, but it wasn't fake. And I couldn't tell at the time, but I was my own soulmate. It's like I forgot I was finally just.
I get a sauna, as I said, like 2 to 3 times a week. So today was my second of the week, and I always get one on Wednesday. And I like doing saunas, obviously when I'm not like violently ill, but when I'm not 100%, I enjoy doing saunas just to kind of sweat. Obviously hydration when you are unwell is a big one, so I literally drink like 6+ liters of water anyway, but just making sure I've got like extra hydration in because I am sweating when I'm in the sauna is so important. But obviously just like the infrared light in a sauna is so good for you, so that's why I went to that sauna today, and I had 30 minutes infrared, red as well. My phone's been bricked out pretty much all day, so it's been nice. And now it's 3:30. I've got a few work things to tidy up. I kind of like for the first time ever sent out a email to all my clients. I was like, hey guys, just bear with me for the next 24 hours. I just literally need to just exist, which I have never done before. So yeah, I'm gonna go home, do the work things that I need to do. I'm not doing any extra today. I'm gonna try maybe have a nap on the lounge before I go to bed. That's gonna be the plan.
Kind of way, now I'm free, you gotta celebrate. You couldn't see everything and stay. That I wasn't afraid to say, yeah. If I gotta choose me, I won't be afraid to. If I gotta choose me, I gotta do what I gotta do. When I love you, I lose me. Now I can't be attached to you no more. I like me better when I wasn't yours. I'm going back, I'm going back.
Yeah, so I literally just do 5 to 10 minutes of a night on top of like at least 15 to 30 15 to 30 minutes on training days. I haven't engaged a posing coach yet for this season, but I need to book in with someone just to kind of get a once over. I've made my routine and everything because when you just do the same thing 24/7, you can kind of piece things together. But yeah, I do just want a once over from an expert in the field just to kind of make sure my mandatories are right and stuff. But yeah, posing is like honestly probably the hardest part of the whole situation. Guys, I'm wearing a new Muscle Republic outfit. This is Motion. I'm gonna say Razor or Rum. It's like a bit of a chocolate burgundy color, and we all know how I feel about chocolate and burgundy. I'm on the mend. I wouldn't say mended. On the mend is definitely the term we're gonna use. We have a PT this morning. I've then got a business and socials call. Got some work to do. Got a massage at 3. Another PT at 5. Zonk out, hopefully wake up tomorrow and be a million buckaroonies. But making my Ninja Creamy for breakfast, it feels so wrong. I ended up eating and I forgot to update you guys on my current full day of eating. So we have my Ninja Creamy to begin with. Chia seeds, flax seeds, milk, protein, fruit on the side, almond butter, the whole lot. Lunch, I have like beef mince and veg. Dinner, I have chicken and veg. And then after dinner, I have another creamy, which could typically be a protein shake, but I just made it into another creamy. And I have fruit. So that's all I'm eating at the moment. I'm on a meal plan, and then on Wednesdays I have a high fat day, which was yesterday, where I have a lot of Brazil nuts for extra potassium, was it? No. It's like with your thyroid and things like that. James explained it all. My brain's clearly not working right now. So yeah, that's my full day of eating. I'm gonna go do this PT and business coaching call whilst I'm there at the gym. And then we'll come home and not do too much but move from the lounge and work. I'm loving this set, like loving it. So windy outside, dude. Yeah. Dude. I feel, guys, I may have overachieved this morning. Down bad. Did the whole thing. But I literally feel so bad right now. I'm just gonna eat and hopefully this just revives me, you know? Wow. Guys, OOTD. CSB pajamas. These are literally the best pajamas ever. I'm obsessed with them. CSB robe. Oh, there's Blake.
Hello.
How are you feeling, Mr. Sickness?
Just fatigued.
Fatigued.
I'm a runny nose now.
I actually think you're going to be down bad tomorrow. He thinks he's going to be fine tomorrow, but I don't think he will be. Afternoon snack time. And then I got to do some work. Again. I ended up moving my PT client this afternoon because there ain't no way that was happening. I really overshot my to-do list today. Oh, Ada's squawking, pending how I'm feeling.
Squawking?
That's how she does, she squawks.
See.
As you know, I do saunas for recovery and I also do massages every month. So the massages are essentially my opinion, but they're not an essential. I really enjoy them and obviously they help me a lot. And yeah, so I just had a massage the Savo and it's now like 4:30. Where's my laptop? Is that one mine or is that one yours? I think I have the same laptop and the amount of times that I like open it and it's mine, but on the work agenda this evening I have a new client set up to do what?
I don't have a cream brush.
Oh no, Blake's got a low calorie day tomorrow because he's also dieting at the moment.
2300.
Well, I don't disclose my calories on the vlog.
Well, they can have mine.
They can have yours.
2300.
Let's just say that's a lot more than what I'm on. Uber Eats some groceries to the house before and they didn't have the lettuce, so they gave me 2 whole iceberg lettuces. That's a score. And I'm growing 50 grams of blueberries. They're my favourite part. A little bit of salt. We're running low on cinnamon, but cinnamon.
No, I got some.
I've got some for you. I can't be putting that in. I can't be putting that on the
I just forgot that they... I'm going to have to...
Almond butter. I used to eat it like this. People think I'm actually diabolical for just eating frozen fruit, but I love frozen fruit. It's so yummy. It's like little lollies. I've always loved fruit that's frozen though.
Yeah, I brought you some.
Oh, they ruined it. Morning guys, happy Friday. It's check-in day. I've just done my check-in for James. So I go through and I screenshot the videos I took. And not gonna lie, I'm actually happy with my check-in this week. Usually I'm like, no, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with it at all, yada yada. But considering I'm getting my period and I'm also sick, I don't look as like inflamed as what I typically would, and obviously that's been the whole plan with a deload week. So what I do is I set my phone up. I also have the light, and I'm still sick guys, down bad. Have my light so it's constant. I've just brought that back in because my check-ins were like a bit diabolical for a bit there, and then I just film one long video and I go through and I screenshot it. I used to do the whole like self-timer situation, but it's just annoying. It's just annoying to do. So screenshotting the video makes it so much easier. And then I go through and I do the big sheet I fill it out every single day for my daily check-in, so literally I really don't have to fill out any of it when it gets to check-in day, which is good. Now I'm going to add the pictures into my Google Drive folder. So I've had my coach for a lot of years, so we have a lot of pictures and also a lot of consistency as well. Oh, I need to leave. I'll talk to you guys about my check-in when I get back from my walk. Our side fence blew down last night and I just had to chase Albus down the street, and it's literally less than ideal. So that's all fun. Doggos, good morning. Oh my gosh. Did a full hour of cardio and the sunrise on the walk was beautiful, as you guys would have seen. So I submit my check-in to James. I usually get it back like this morning or this afternoon. I'm not really expecting too many changes to be made. Like, I think I'm going to be getting a new program because we're going to be dropping to 3 days of training. Sounds wild. Usually everyone thinks in prep like, oh, you're supposed to train more. No. You're supposed to be losing weight, recovering, and maintaining as much muscle as possible, which is done through nutrition and properly training when you actually train. So since the cardio, I'm a bit sweaty, I'm gonna get changed and like freshen up my head, and then we're getting stuck into some computer work. That is my plan for this morning. Our fence also blew down last night, and I got a little bit of a run in this morning to chase after Albus, and down the street and outside at 5:30 this morning, which was not ideal. So we've got to wait for the fence to be fixed too, because we can't actually let the puppies outside. But it's so windy. Like, I've never lived in a place so windy. I swear it's always windy here. This fur jacket that I bought, it's so cute. I love it so much. I am sitting at my desk freezing because it is so cold outside. Let me check the weather. Where's the feels like? Feels like 0. It's fucking cold. Ada's sitting behind me, just trying on the lounge. We're just in my office. James got my check-in back to me, and we have another high calorie day. Hopefully just to bite this sickness in the bum. And I just realized it's 10 a.m. and I haven't eaten yet. So I'm just going to finish all these messages. I got 16 sitting here that I've just come through for work. And then we're going to go down and have my Ninja Creamy. But I really don't want to have it because it's so cold. So for those of you who don't know, the dogs are going at it in the background. I've been working with Guyyysss and Gomez on Instagram for like 2 to 3 years now, and they printed my order on a tote bag and sent it to me. As if this is not the most iconic thing you've ever seen. The things I'll do right now, from mini grilled chicken burrito bowl, add diced onion, add shredded lettuce. This is iconic. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. That is actually insane. Guyyysss Gomez is the GOAT. That's all I'm saying. I went for a walk to the servo just to get some steps, and back I got a fun drink, which I'm about to have whilst I sit on the lounge and do my final 2 work calls for the week. It's almost 3 p.m. I'll be finished about 5, and then we're going to head for a sauna. This bad boy.
Everything was left in the shower. Everything you thought you had.
That's kind of how a lot of people are in their love lives.
Nothing is close to hand. For a month I sat in my sorrow. Another
morning vlog. Good morning. It is almost 7. Oh, the sun rising on the buildings is really pretty. And we're just walking to our morning coffee. I have PTs this morning, got to do the groceries, all the things. Today, I can tell you guys, I'm almost healthy. Almost healthy. It's the best I've felt since, when did I get sick? Monday?
Yeah.
Best I felt since Monday. I also got my period today too, which, yay for period. I didn't get any of the usual signs and symptoms though, which is positive. Because that wouldn't have been fun if I was like very luteal phase and sick. Not fun for Blake, not fun for me. But we're gonna go get coffee and then work. I start at 9, so I've got a little bit. It's like 7. Oh, OTD. Oh, I bought a pair of Asics Kayanos for my morning walks. I have really bad feet. Oh, that's his 3rd poo this morning. So as I was saying, I bought a pair of Asics Kayanos because I used to run in Kayanos and love them. I wore them growing up as well, and they don't hurt my feet because I've got like really bad feet, and they've been really painful lately. It's like obviously I just wear 90/60s all the time, which I love, but I finally got a pair of Kayanos to walk in, and Blake makes fun of me. He's like, "You've got such official shoes on for walks," but I'm looking after my feet, and I really like the colours. They're really nice. We've got beans and Albus. Cheers.
Yeah.
It's giving my dad.
It is.
Oh my gosh, a car the exact same as my dad with a caravan pretty much the exact same just drove past us, and Blake and I both like, that's my dad. They don't live here, so that's why it's even funnier. Coffee, first impression.
Be careful.
My current order is almond latte, and then I add some flavour drops, but I'm only allowed 1 a day because I track obviously the milk and my calories are a bit low, so I can only allow for 1. Then it's long blacks after that.
I love how they're never hot.
Yeah,
Like,
they're
they are, like,
perfect.
perfect temperature.
Yep, they're drinkable straight away, and it just brings me a lot of joy.
Yesterday, it's so much.
Lucky there's only 2 of us. I'd just like everybody to know that I'm feeling so much better, and I just slayed a reverse parallel park first go. I'm usually like a 2 to 3 timer. I'm not a great driver, but slay! I've just finished my morning PTs. Literally, like as if I get paid to yap to like some of my best friends. It's actually the best. So I'm gonna go ahead and hopefully secure some flowers for Blake's mum and my mum at the florist, and then we will quickly walk to Pet Barn, and then we'll go into Woolies and do the groceries. So then we can go home and essentially not do a whole lot other than work from the lounge, because I want to really recover today to make sure that I feel by Monday. Today's obviously Saturday. I don't think I told the vlog, I hit a new scale low and I got my period this morning, so those two never usually come hand in hand. If you know, you know. If you're a girl, you know your weight just fucking jumps up. Mine jumps up like 2 to 3 kilos every period. It's a whole thing. So yeah, new scale low, we cracked into the 57 kilo mark, and I think I'm usually about 53 on stage, so not a crazy lot to go. And I got my period spot on 28 days, so beautiful. Literally cannot ask for more. Okay, let's go secure these flowers. I was going to film 2 separate grocery hauls, but I'm going to film it for Instagram so you guys can watch it at the same time as I film, so I don't have to do 2. You'll get the vibe. I feel like I act different on Instagram, so you guys can also be the judge of that. Both my husband and I are in dieting phases and we spend $180 to $200 a week on groceries for the both of us. So let me show you what we get. To start with, we have almond milk and we also have rice flour. We've already got oats in the pantry. With our breakfast, we have chia seeds and then we have 3 bags of frozen blueberries and 1 bag of frozen strawberries. To go in with that, we also have dates for our high days. My favorite is peanut butter and almond butter. These two I could not live without, honestly. In terms of meat, we have 2 kilos of premium beef mince from the butchers. We just love butcher's mince tenfold over supermarkets. And then there's about 3 kilos of chicken breast here as well. In terms of seasonings for that, we tend to do a bit of herbs and spices. Then we mainly do paprika, garlic, and onion. Miscellaneous, tampons, Panadol, and some, I forgot what that was called, mouthwash. In terms of veg, we tend to keep it pretty simple. Zucchini, we've already got some like capsicum and a few bits and bobs left over, but we have some pumpkin. There was no bigger pumpkins than that. 3 cucumbers, 3 bags of lettuce. We have some tinned pineapple. We also have tinned beetroot, bananas, carrots, and cherry tomatoes. And then our favorite part of the week is obviously our sugar-free soft drink. We just tend to get whatever's on sale. So these were like $9 each this week, which is actually a pretty fucking good deal. And then as a reward for doing the groceries, I got myself a fun drink. But yeah, this was about $180, $190. You may halfway through the week do like a little top up, but it's like $10 to $20. So it's about $200 to $210 a week for us both to eat. Obviously I don't like make meals for meal prep, but I still meal prep what I can. So I try and cut up as much veg as I can. So I don't obviously have to do it on the night or lunch. And it just makes it a little bit easier, a lot more enjoyable. Like for example, it's 12:30 now and I really want to lunch, but I've got to cook pumpkin because I don't have any cut up. So I literally spend about 20 minutes cutting it up and it makes a huge difference. I'm also just going to chuck some YouTube on because I feel like I need to like do a bit of a brain rot because like obviously I didn't feel my period incoming, which is so random for me, but it also has hit me like a ton of bricks. I don't know, I just kind of feel like my subscribers aren't really uploading a crazy lot at the moment.
And this morning, majority of it, everything from this house, I'm just doing things. I know the kind of like dressing that I like and like things that I like to wear there. I need to pack like beachwear and swimming suits and things like
Good morning, friends. It is Sunday morning and it's like 5:30. And I'm just about to leave to go for a sunrise walk with doggos. I am feeling so much better. It is just like the lingering of like the sickness that's there. But like I feel so much better than I did on like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So counting that as a win. Coffee out this morning. But something that you guys will notice is obviously I don't have like a set in stone. Sorry, the dogs are play fighting. I don't have like a set in stone like work routine because obviously like I work for myself, but I have a very strong routine in terms of like every single thing I do. So like for example, it's 5:30 on a Sunday morning and I'm awake to go do my steps. Albusinator, come on. No barking. I'm awake to go for a walk and do my steps. Would I prefer to be in bed? Yes. Yes, I fucking would. But are 17,000 steps going to hit themselves? No. And do I have things on today? Yes. So we're going to navigate a social event out today, guys, because we've got Mother's Day lunch. No, I won't be eating out. It's nothing that's new to me. I'll just eat my lunch before we go and be there with my family and friends. And a lot of people are always like, how do you do that? Honestly, I don't feel like I'm missing out because when I'm at a social occasion, I'm there for the people, I'm not there for the food. Food for me has its time and a place, and when I'm in an off season, that's the time and place, not when I'm in prep. So like I literally don't even get FOMO, to be honest, because I just don't even think of it like that. So yeah, I've got Mother's Day lunch, but right now we're going for our usual morning walk. Mother's Day coffee. Yummer. Delicious. He's so cute. There's a dog next to me. We didn't bring the dogs. I feel so mean.
Yeah, no dogs today.
I walked 5Ks with them this morning. Delicious. It's a good coffee.
It is really good.
Through. I'd happily live here.
400. Only 400.
Happy Mother's Day. That sun is so nice. I'm gonna need to cream eat my blueberries, but I'm just gonna end off the vlog. Obviously this vlog was literally nothing like I was planning. I was planning on doing like a whole Deload week, show you guys, but I was just so sick. I was so sick. But I'm feeling better now, which is obviously the main thing. So we have Mother's Day lunch today. Obviously won't be eating because I'm in prep. So we're going to take our meals and have it after, which is slay. And we're just having the day as normal. So the biggest thing is like obviously like routine and consistency. So my routine stays the same whether I'm like in prep or not. So the fact of like, yes, socializing, eating out, habits, showing up, doing your steps, doing your cardio, doing the gym, prioritizing good foods, rest, sleep, all the things is like always number one for me. Wow, that sun is so bright. So yeah, thank you for following along. Thanks for watching this vlog. I'll see you guys next week.